Dyke, check, 1, 2, 1, 2.
OG Courts there.
D Styles in the cut.
Domski in the cut.
We are Dykes on the mic, and you are tuned into Quarantine Questions episode 3. 3 is the magic number because there's 3 of us. So obviously it's our favourite number. That's the number we like. So this is going to be an amazing episode. And thank you for being here. Without too much dilly and without too much dally, dilemma 1. Cool. So I'm finally fighting the English. Wow. Okay. So I'm finally deciding to be more proactive about my attraction to women. Studs are my weakness, but I do like a fat ass femme too. Amen. And I've been talking to a few different girls. What should I know about dating women before I embark on this journey? I've had some sexual encounters already, so I know that'll be amazing. But I want to build a more substantial connection. Also, how do you compliment a stud? Do you call them pretty, handsome, lol? I know we're all women, but I don't want to offend. Also, are all women this clingy? Because boy, I'm tired already. I'm excited to see this whole new world. A whole new world. Anyway, this whole new world Jasmine and Aladdin were singing about, though. Thanks, guys.
First of all, congratulations. Welcome to the, to the whole new world, like you said. You feel me? It is a whole new world. Firstly, it is, in some ways very different to, the whole straight relationships and everything like that. But yeah, man, it is not necessarily greener because girls will still make you mad. Like, at the end of the day, everybody is mad. You just have to go where you fit in. Like, everyone's going to stress you out type vibes, So, yeah, that's pretty much one thing that you need to know. Like, it's not going to be like a smoother ride with girls. Like, just put that out there straight away. Yeah, what do you need to know in terms of dating? I feel like you just have to, like, everybody's different at the end of the day. You just have to know what your partner likes, what you like. You have to be kind of on the same page and just be transparent. Communication is key. Make sure you're always talking, airing, like, any situations that you have. Talk about it, because, yeah, man, like, it could get peak otherwise. You feel me? But, yeah, though, I feel like you'll be okay, though. Just kind of... You just take everything one step at a time, and yeah, man, you'll be good. How do you compliment a stud? I don't know. I feel like any compliment's fine as long. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I personally don't like. I don't think like handsome something. I'll be called anyway. Like, it is what it is. And as for clinginess, I feel like that depends as well. So you come across some people who are extremely clingy and some who aren't so much. You might have to find your middle ground. Also, it depends on what your definition of clingy is. At the end of the day, it's all very, yeah, man. But good luck in your new world, in your quest, and yeah, man, all the best.
That was bare questions. What should you know? Everybody's mad. Everybody's mad. Once you can accept everybody's mad, yourself included, then you just choose your madness and you roll with it, really and truly. That's what you should know before you embark on this journey. How do you compliment a stud? How you would compliment anyone? I don't think just because they're masculine presenting, you need to use masculine terms. You can call them handsome or pretty. I think as long as the compliment comes across genuine, no one should be offended. If you think they got good swag, they got good swag. If you think they got a pretty face, got a pretty face. If you think they got handsome eyes, they got handsome eyes. As long as the compliment is genuine, I don't see why a stud would be offended, kind of thing. Are all women clingy? I don't think we're clingy. I just feel like in lesbian relationships, it's very... like once you click like you're locked in place, and I feel like we kind of know what we want from the jump. Once you get emotionally attached, and that's it, like you're just involved. And I think if that is going to be like a problem for you, or you're not a fan of people being clingy, just make sure you have clear communication so everyone knows kind of where they stand. So if someone is too much in your boat. Be like, oh babe, like I'm going out with my friends tonight. I'm gonna be here. I'll shout you when I get home. I think that's where the issues come across clingy. But it's like, are they being clingy, or are you just not communicating clearly to them? So just as long as I feel like that comes with communication. I feel like if you're just communicating clearly, and if you do want your own space, just be like, yo babes, like I need some space, like chill. But yeah, that's what I'll say. But welcome to this whole new world. A whole new world. and be ready for the ride, really. It's a whole load of fun. And
be ready for the level of emotion that is involved in a lesbian relationship. As women, we're naturally conditioned to be a lot more authentic with our feelings. So be prepared for that. Do you know what I mean? Because it can be a lot at times, and depending on the person you're with, not everyone, but depending on the person you're with, it can get to mad levels of emotion. Things are just high on emotion. Arguments are high on emotion. Heart to hearts are high on emotion. Do you know what I mean? There's a lot of emotion in things, and usually it's from an early stage as well. So be prepared for that. Don't let it scare you off, because that's just life. Do you know what I mean? And it's on some level, it's got its pros and its cons, because at the same time, a lot of times with women, you tend to know where they stand a lot quicker than in heterosexual relationships, shall we say. Cool. What else do you need to know? Try not to fall into heteronormative patterns. I say that because from experience, like sometimes I think naturally, because for example, I might be mass presenting and I might be dating someone who's a femme. Naturally, they just take on this role of being mad submissive, and I'm suddenly the man, and we're having some kind of patriarchal heteronormative relationship where they're doing all the cooking, I'm taking out the bins, I'm paying for all the dates. Do you know what I mean? Like, these roles suddenly just become you, and you've never even had a discussion about it, and it's just like, oh, okay. Try not to fall into that, because at the end of the day, you're both women, and that doesn't need to be the case. If that's what you want and you're happy for it to be like that, then cool, go true. But if not, your relationship can be evenly yoked, and you can be on an even keel in pretty much everything if you want it to be that way. So don't feel like because you're a femme and they're a stud, or because they're mass presenting or whatever, they have to assume this, society's male role in your relationship. Like, oh, who's the man? They're not. No one's the man. You get me? No one's the man. So especially when you're dating mass presenting women, try not to fall into that pattern. Do you know what I mean? I think relationships blossom sometimes in a lot more beautiful way when you both can just say, it doesn't matter how anyone's dressing, we are equal here. Do you know what I mean? The playing field's equal, no one's etc. Obviously, when it comes to the bedroom, sometimes people are more dominant than others, and that can work. But in other cases, yeah, just try to be more equal with it. Don't fall into the trap of the heteronormative thing. Don't do that. How do you compliment a stud? You just compliment them. This is another one of them things, like, I don't mind being called pretty, beautiful, whatever you want to call me. Do you know what I mean? If you're calling me something that's attractive, then I'm happy with it. Like, I actually like being called pretty, because I think since coming out and being mass presenting, you don't get it that much. You know what I mean? You get buff and sexy and those kind of things, but you don't really get pretty a lot. Yeah, you don't get pretty or even like beautiful. Like, me too. I can be beautiful. I can be pretty. But I guess that depends on the person. Do you know what I mean? Some people might be a bit too like, what? Man's not pretty, bruv. What do you mean? But I think that's stupid, bruv. You just call people whatever you want to call them, whatever you find them. If they're offended, then that's their own thing. But I think generally, I know like all of my stud mass presenting friends are pretty, so, and I would happily call them that. So call them whatever. Are women all clingy? Nah, not all of them. not all of them, but I would say like in general, yeah, it can be, or just not even just clingy. Like some people just like spending a lot of time together, because I feel like clingy comes with like needy connotations, and I feel like sometimes clingy and needy are different, if that makes sense. I feel like clingy is like, I just want to be around you all the time, but I don't necessarily want anything from you. We can just be around each other. I feel like needy is like, I want to be around you all the time and I need all of your attention. So they can be a bit of both, but usually they're one or the other. And yeah, I don't think all women are. Some women are quite laid back and chill. Not many that I've come across, so who knows how many are actually out there. But yeah, be prepared for that.
Dilemma number 2, it says, I'm curious, do studs ever wear their straps out or carry straps in their bag for a night out? Lord, how do you stay ready? From your experience or things your friends have told you. Obviously, I know straps aren't the be-all and end-all, but I'm curious to see how important it is for some studs' sexual experiences, especially for touch-me-nots. Me personally, I would not be carrying my strap in my bag on a night out. That's a bit mad still, like, that is all a bit mad, my G, like, come on, man. Yeah, no, definitely a no for me, shit. Wear their straps, you know, can you imagine just wearing it? I feel like some people do, like, I've heard, like, some people do. I'm not sure. I guess they want to stay ready 24/7, or maybe it's a bit more, you know, deeper than that. But personally, I won't be what's it called? I won't be carrying it or wearing it on a night out. That's very mad still. And like, okay, maybe if you know, like, you're 100% getting the pumps after, but even then it's a bit wild. Like, I feel like it's not by force. Like, come on, bro. Yeah, like, it's not really by force. I don't know anybody who does it. If you do it, shit. that's all very mad still. But yeah, like, they're not really, like, when on a night out, definitely not. Like, anytime else, cool, do what you want to do. But I don't think it needs to be part of your, like, you know, your essentials for a night out. Like, bro, that's crazy. If you're a touch me not, then shit, you have to deal with a touch me not. You feel me? Like, that's what it is. But yeah, I definitely would not be walking around in the middle of the club with a strap in my fucking bag, bro. That's a bit mad. But yeah, man.
Get the strap. I don't think studs would wear their straps when they're on a night out, because essentially it's an erect penis, so you don't really want to be walking around with an erect penis. Not even guys want to do that, so not really a stud. In their bag for a night out, me personally, I haven't done that, but I don't see why you wouldn't do that. I guess you can just put it in your bag and put it in the cloakroom if you're going to do bits after with your girl or the person you're seeing. So that wouldn't surprise me if the strap's there. I guess that's how you stay ready, really. If you know you're at a place in your relationship where you're ready to do the do, or you and your partner or the girl you're seeing have spoke about it and you're ready to introduce the strap kind of thing, then I guess you'd kind of go from there as to, okay, the next sexual encounter you have, you'll bring it out or whatever. So I think that's that. I don't think it's the be all and end all, having a strap. There's so much things you can do within lesbian sex. Tune into episode 3 of the damn podcast. We go into it a bit more detail. But there's so much other things that, like, if you happen to forget your strap that night, or you don't have your strap on you, I don't personally think it will be the be all and end all for me personally. There's other things you can do. But yeah, man. As for touch me nots, I don't really know, because I'm not one. You would have to ask someone that is. But we will hopefully get a touch winner on the pod when we start recording back again later on in the year to do like a top up of our, you know, our sex knowledge, so to speak. So yeah.
Straps aren't that important to me. I go through waves. So sometimes I want to use it every night. Then I don't want to use it for months on end and it's just under my bed catching dust. So yeah, they're not that important. I think if you go back to listening to Is Scissoring a Myth, you'll hear all of our feelings about the buck bee and how we feel about it. But yeah, in the past, I've definitely taken it to a rave. What? You might be linking someone or seeing someone and you know you're going back to theirs after. You're trying to get into some things. Get me? Just got your little East pack, your Jansport, your North Face. Slip it in there. What's the bouncer saying? I remember I specifically went to a gay rave and I had it in my bag and the bouncer saw it and they just smiled to themselves and gave it back to me because what should I be ashamed of? I have no shame. There's no shame in my game. If I want to take it, I'm going to take it. If I'm going on holiday or a weekend away with my babes and I'm trying to get into some things, I might take it with me. I might not, but I might take it with me. So, yeah. And the same goes for now. If I wanted to carry it around with me, if it was necessary, then I would carry it around. More so now it's not because I'm coming home and my babes is here and my sinting's here. But if for example, like my babes lived far, I was going back to my babe's house or whatever, then I might carry it with me where I'm going because I know I'm going there after and I want to use it. So, yeah, I think some studs... Actually, I wonder if the other two have. I'm pretty sure they have. I don't feel like any of us would be carrying them around now because I don't feel like it's that necessary to carry it with you after the thing. Because sometimes, depending on who you're going to see to use it, you might already have one there. Like that's really the cheat code. Like, if you're seeing them that often, or if, you know, you're seeing them more than once, then you get me, situate one over there and then you don't have to carry it around. But if maybe you just got one at the time, you get me, and there was times back in the day where I only had one, so it would have to roll with me. But yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Do studs wear them? I don't think so. I've never worn mine. Like, straps aren't small. Some people's straps might be small, so whatever floats your boat in it, but mine aren't small, so it will just be poking through my pant looking like I'll be looking mad and people will call the police on me because they'll be thinking, why has this woman got a boner in public? What's going on? They'll be just thinking, what's going on here? What's going on here? And I wouldn't blame them. What, God forbid, what if I got hit by a car and then ambulance come now when they take down my pants down? The 9-inch. They are. No. You don't need to wear your strap out in public. Some people wear straps for other reasons, which I obviously make more sense. But for sexual reasons, I'll never need it that urgently. Like, me and my girl are never gonna go out and I'm like, yo, I need to strap you now. No, if you're that horny, then it's illegal and you need to talk to someone. That's a problem. But yeah, man, that's how I feel about it anyway.
Hi, I just want to say you guys are keeping me sane in these quarantines. It's not a dilemma, but a response to the person looking for studs. I'm shooting my shot. Jeez. I'm 25, single, a medical student, super chill, so no fighty after lick. Hey, come on, no baby stud around here. And I'm wavy. Hey, yes. Yes. So if she's interested, maybe you guys can do up matchmaker. Yo, this one is for Miss Anonymous that hollered at us. I can't remember if it was episode 1 or episode 2. Have to have a flick back. That said, you know, they don't want a baby stars that are fighting after lick and all the olders are in relationships or they like straight girls. Someone is here for you. I'll read out the criteria. I'm gassed. I can't even get it out. I'll read out their listing again. She's 25, single, medical student, wavy, super chill. So no fighty after lick. So guys, you know what you have to do though. Miss Anonymous, you have to come in. And Miss Anonymous, you need to let us know and we will do matchmaker. Put you guys together. And this could be, you know, our first damn relationship.
This has been Dyke Dilemma's Quarantine Questions episode 3. Thank you for joining us. We hope you enjoyed it. Everyone that's been sending in your dilemmas, we appreciate you. It's love. We wouldn't have this content if you weren't sending them in. So you know what to do. Go to our link tree, go to our Curious Cat, click all the links, follow us, send us your dilemmas, send us your questions, because we're still there and the content still have to run. So yeah, thank you for joining us. As usual, all 20 episodes are on our streaming platforms, on all major streaming platforms. Tap Damn Podcast into your streaming platform and you will find all the good stuff and all the great stuff there. Make sure you follow us on Twitter, Instagram, everything. I'm OG Courts. I'm out.
It's your girl Domski signing out. Cheers.
It's your girl D Style signing out.